kind of like, you're constantly losing every moment that you're in, so you need to, I mean, not just like take advantage of it, but these are experiences that you're never gonna have again. Like,
you just need to realize that.
Yeah, things are constantly changing and fading. Like, the other day I was looking forward to this day with David Peterson, that other kid, James. Like, I was like thinking about it in the future, and now it's gone. Like, it happened and it's past already, and it feels like I was already, you know? The future literally actually holds infinite possibilities. Like, you can try and plan for your future, but you have no idea what you're going to run into. Like, first semester, I had all my friends and stuff, and then second semester, everything completely changed. Everything completely changed. Emily was my best friend all first semester, and we practically spent every single moment together. And then second semester, both of us found new friends who we connected with better, liked better, talked to more, and just felt closer with. And she was so upset that our friendship had fallen apart, and I was kind of like, but both of us are so much happier now, you know? Like, we can still hang out and we still have these connections because we were so close for so long, but we're obviously both happier how we are now, you know? And last semester, we couldn't have imagined this. Like, I would not have imagined being friends with other people. And like, next year, like my best friend is leaving next year, and he keeps telling me, like, you don't know who you're gonna meet next year. You don't know what's gonna happen. You can't be upset about the future, because, like, that's just dumb, you know? Like, Socrates used to say, you can't be afraid of death because you don't know what it is. And that's the same thing in every day. Like, come on. You can't just, like, be butthurt about stuff because you don't know what's happening. Why are you laughing? This is awesome. I thought this was so cool when I realized these things, you know? And so, like, this wisdom trek thing, I want to go because if I, like, there's this opportunity here and it's gonna be gone, you know? It's gonna be gone. You gotta jump for things. Wow, it is so green. This is weird. Dude, it's way too hot in this car, too. Do you not have air conditioning anymore?
Dude, everybody else is like, yeah, get it, girl.
Yeah, okay. So, I used to tell Mackenzie all the time, because she would say, I can't wait to get to college and start my life. And I mean, you see all these inspirational quotes online, but they're, you know, all these cliche things are said for a reason, you know? All these like stupid things about, like, life isn't about, my friends and I think this is the worst thing ever. Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass, it's about learning to dance in the rain. Like, we see that and we just laugh and we think it's ridiculous, but all these things are true. Like, they're said because, you know, you can't just sit around and be upset about how things are, because man, she was alive for 18 years waiting for
what?
For what?
For her life to happen?
Yeah, nothing changes when you go to college. Everything's always the same. Like, life is always the same. Nothing is different now that you're in a different place. Like, yeah, you don't have your parents, so you have more freedom, I guess, and you can make your own decisions more. But what about all these people who are, like, people who aren't even 18 that have literally changed the world already, who've done, like, monumental things, who even, like, I mean, people who are athletes, like, this golfer who's 17 just, like, almost won the LPGA women's whatever, like, what if she had waited for her life to start? Be like, oh, I'll become a famous golfer
after
when I'm a little older.
College.
Like, no, now is now. I think that about a lot of people in a different ways, you know? There's no, like, one person that I'm like, wow, this one person is totally transformed my life. And these people say these things to me. They're like, May, like, I've never, like, you are something that has changed my life. And I'm like, I don't understand what you're talking about, because I've had tons of people change my life, so maybe you're just doing things wrong. But hopefully that I've opened them up to doing things differently now, and they can connect with people more. But, man, I have so many things that I want to say, but you can only talk so fast, you know? Do you ever feel like that?
Yeah. Like,
there's so many things you want to say, but you just don't have the time to? Okay.
Think about saying them better.
So, I know. That's why I like writing more than video, because you can write things over and over and over again until you say them the right way. Video is just, I just feel like I'm word barfing and it's just coming out like a mess.
The thing with video, though, is it forces you to draw the writing within you, you know? So you start writing more in everything you say. It's a lot more, dangerous a territory. You know, writing has a lot of safety.
Yeah, I guess.
And you always feel like you're doing it alone. Writing's always like to yourself. But when you say something, it's twice as dangerous.
It's in the world.
Yeah.
It's out there. True though. Speaking is much harder than speaking is hard. That's what I learned in my voice and diction class.
So find your voice.
Speaking is hard.
Singing is twice as hard.
Oh yeah.
Singing in your true voice.
I learned about that.
Damn.
Alpha, Gamma, Delta.
Are those your sisters?
No.
Sorority sisters.
And one of her friends wanted her to take MDMA at some party thing. I don't remember, concert, whatever.
Yeah.
And she was just telling me, she's like, I'm scared. Like, I don't want to do it. And I was like, if you don't want to, then don't do it. Because if you do it and you don't want to, then it's just going to hurt you. Like.
Right.
And I was just telling her, I was like, you need
truth of life.
Yeah, because she does this all the time. It's because she's so scared of everything and like herself, and she doesn't make any of her own decisions, you know? She just lets everyone do everything else for her because she's so scared to actually decide something. Like transferring back home, she really wanted to go back to her home school, but I knew she only wanted to go back home because that's where her old friends were and that's where she was comfortable. And now she's staying at Jacksonville another year because she never was able to decide to go back home completely. She can't make decisions, you know? I don't know, it's kind of scary because like next year I don't want to see his life be ruined, you know?
Not everybody makes it. And it's because of what people created. He was the child of somebody.
Yeah.
And most likely the not self-aware child. The relationship was one that was not had for the purpose of creating a new being. Which is what the reason you have kids.
Yeah, he definitely has anxiety problems and stuff, like.
And it's in a larger sense, it's terminal. Anything that gets created like that will not pass on to the next generation.
Like, where's my responsibility lie as his friend to
to do everything you can to listen to him. You shouldn't try to help him change or tell him. You shouldn't tell him anything. I mean, you can. But the most important thing to do is to just really listen to him because he's the type of person that nobody listens to. You have to respect when you listen to somebody, you respect their self. And when you do that, you allow them to be more comfortable with themselves. Because you listened and it was good. That's the thing we need to do every time we meet anybody.
Wow. Yeah, another time when a different one of my friends said that he had never talked to someone like this before or something. Or do you know where you're going, Mac?
Well, just this road got messed up.
Yeah, there's too many people here.
And I really, really, really need to go to the bathroom.
I know, me too. Are we almost there?
I think we can do this. Yeah, we were 1 mile away. We're 1 mile away from Josh's house.
But we're going to Chris's house.
I know.
Dude, there's a bug on you.
That's okay.
What is that?
It's a cricket.
That's so cute.
Is it a cricket? Is that like a evil mosquito?
No, it has tiny little legs, like.
Dude, we have to go to the bathroom right now. I'm stopping.
Okay. Ah! Even if you did this again later, I went again later, like, this moment in time is special.